We are also doing a how does the same sex view you reading today. And if you guys don't know, the pictures that are on these are the actual piles as well. They're just changed up in my AI mirror application. So, thank you guys so much for whatever support you send this way, whether it be likes, shares, comments, subscribes, timestamps, donations, super thanks stickers, leaving me presents for my Amazon wish list, any donations or purchases or tips. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. It really does help me out so much. I really appreciate it, guys. So don't forget to do those things. And let's check these piles out. So we got 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self. Pick the pile that feels like it most resonates. And if you need extra time to see the piles, click pause. So, we are going to get started with pile 1. How is it that pile 1 views you guys, same sex wise? We have forgiveness. I welcome the healing power of humility into my heart and release my ninja caliber death grip on filial grudges that I've been clinging to. It doesn't matter who was right, wrong, or completely insane. Forgiveness is the only way to move forward with love. And to be honest, I don't want to move forward with anything else. So forgiveness. People of the same sex view you as somebody very forgiving, very loving, understanding, compassionate, and also somebody who can fight very effectively as well. They definitely view you as somebody who is able to fight, but somebody who doesn't really want to. Somebody who strives in all things for peace. Direction guardian. Choose your path. So they also view you as somebody who makes the decision for what path you are going to go down. You don't rely on others to make decisions for you. You are somebody who makes decisions for yourself. You also guard over the rights of others to make their own decisions. I feel like a lot of people may look to you for defense when it comes to making their decisions, as somebody who will support them and somebody who will be there for them when they choose to go down a certain path. Because you are somebody who chooses your own path, and you respect anybody who chooses their path too. Son of Cups. So the Knight of Cups. The same sex views you as somebody very romantic, imaginative, creative. Somebody that you may be a very good storyteller as well. They view you as somebody very colorful, very youthful in a lot of ways, and somebody who believes in your dreams. You're somebody who really believes in your dreams, and you believe in yourself to be able to make them come true. Some of them may actually view you as a little bit immature, or they may view you as somebody that has your head in the clouds a little bit. But they definitely see you as somebody who's filled with love. You're very filled with love. You offer your love. You offer your compassion. You offer your understanding to people. And you also forgive people for their immaturity when it comes to their immaturity, or when they act in ways that are a little bit overly emotional or something. You're somebody who's very understanding and very forgiving. 404. Error code. The Nine of Cups. They view you as somebody who's dreamy, somebody who's romantic, somebody who loves yourself. And you're somebody very fulfilled emotionally within yourself. So you aren't looking for your emotional fulfillment and validation from others outside of yourself. You look within for your own answers on an emotional basis. You look inside yourself when it comes to making decisions about what direction you're going to go. And not only are you forgiving of others for their mistakes, but you're also very forgiving of yourself when you feel like you have made a mistake as well. They see you as somebody who accepts forgiveness, or who accepts an apology. You're somebody who accepts an apology, And you are somebody who gives people a chance when it comes to expressing love. You give people a chance to express their love, to express their apologies, to express their dreams and their wishes and their hopes as well. They definitely don't see you as somebody who cuts people off with no reason. You're somebody that really has a lot of understanding and compassion within yourself. Depending on the day and depending on the circumstances, they could end up running into a very different version of you as well. Hi, Felicity. They see you as somebody that is very calm, somebody very soothing, somebody very graceful. I don't generally do yes or no questions, but I do the energy of the situation. So you can ask your question and I will read the energy of what's going on in it for an answer. And I have my Cash App and PayPal down there as well in the description box, so you can be able to pay through those apps. So they definitely see you as somebody that is very strong on your own. Very emotional, very intuitive. They also see you as somebody who maybe has not been appreciated for all that you are throughout your life, especially when it comes to romantic situations, because they feel like you would be a very good partner, but they also feel like there's a lot of people who have messed things up with you and maybe have too much pride to heal things. They see you as somebody very independent and very heart-based. You're very heart-based. You have a lot of love within you, and that love guides you and guides your actions in a lot of ways. So that's what I have for pile 1. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Would love to hear what you guys thought about it. Thank you guys so much for whatever support you send this way, whether it be the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, timestamps, donations, super thanks stickers, anybody who has purchased anything off my Amazon wish list or made donations or purchases on the channel. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. It all really helps me out far more than you guys know. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Let's get to pile 2. For pile 2, how does the same sex view you? We have tone. That's funny because before I started this, when I was putting the other cards away, this is the card that popped out at me. I adopt a warm, kind, and loving tone, especially during tense interactions. Knowing that hostile tones can escalate civil disagreements into total apocalyptic meltdowns. I do my best to play the bigger role and keep things calm and loving. My docile tone will remain steadfast, but no promises about the twitching eyeball. My eye used to twitch a lot. A lot. Gotten so much better at handling stress. Which, stress this week. But, hey, my entire face is not covered in a fever blister, so that's good. I had that happen one time in like the span of an hour. I ended up with a fever blister that went from here, and it was like all the way down to here, all the way across to like right here. And it was my entire lip right there was covered in a fever blister in like an hour because of the stress that I was under that day. So, for a lot of you, people could see you as somebody who has really learned how to handle your stress in a much better way. They also see you as somebody who's very diplomatic, very good at compromising, very good at talking a situation down, de-escalating a situation. You're very good at dealing with people when they're in a escalated energy, when they're in a very aggravated energy or a very high negative energy. You're very good at dealing with that. You're very good at talking to people. You're very good at bringing peace to situations. How to get what you want without screeching how to get what you want. You know how to get what you want with a very calm, docile demeanor. Instead of having to yell or scream or fight. You know how they say the squeaky wheel gets the grease? Well, you're not squeaking, but you still get greased. And people definitely see you as somebody who's very persuasive, very good at talking to people, very good at compromising with people, and very good at bringing peace in tense situations. High Priestess, harness mystic power. They see you as somebody very instinctive, very intuitive. You're somebody who follows your gut instincts. You're somebody who listens to that voice, that inner voice inside of you. You're somebody who knows what you want and you go after it. And you are also somebody who is able to very much so harness that mystical gift and power of your energy, the spiritual side of things. You're very good at that. You're very good at really using the gifts that you have within you. 1111. You're very aligned with your path. A lot of you could be spiritual workers as well. We have the Tower. When there's a forest fire in the forest, that is something that's very needed. A lot of people would see it as something awful and horrible. But you're somebody who's good at seeing the good in things as well. Because when it comes to that forest fire blazes through and it kills off all the old dead wood and all the old dead trees, and it gets rid of all of that and gets it out of the way, and it makes room for new life to bloom and to come into being. I feel like a lot of you, people could actually see you, especially the same sex, could actually see you as somebody who is like a walking tower moment. You caused everything to fall apart, but at the end of the day, it was a blessing that you caused everything to fall apart, because it was able to build up in a much better fashion with a much better, more solid foundation. One that is actually much harder to tear down. There's somebody walking around behind this fence over here. We have the Nine of Swords. For some of you, the same sex views you as their worst nightmare. For some of you, the same sex views you as somebody that can come in and destroy their world and not even look like you did it. You can come in and like completely dismantle everything around you and build it back up. You can have their partner running after you to do your bidding, and you didn't even do anything. For some of you, they may actually even have nightmares about you. Judgment. They view you as somebody who's very non-judgmental, very open-minded, very free-spirited. They view you as somebody who's very different from the pack. See all these little black birds down here, and then you got this one white bird that's like shining really bright. They see you as somebody who shines very brightly. And as you shine brightly, it highlights all of their flaws. You could have a lot of people around you of the same sex that are very jealous of you, or that don't like you and they don't even know why they don't like you, or that are busy trying to compete with you when you're not even paying attention to that. You're busy doing your own thing, and it ends up making them look bad. I feel like a lot of people of the same sex view you as somebody that is very shocking, very different, and you are somebody who really highlights a lot of the negative qualities of a lot of people because of how much you have worked to bring yourself into alignment. How much you've worked on some of those more negative traits or qualities that you had within you. And also how you are able to compromise with people, talk with people, how you're able to work with people, and how you're able to get what you want without really having to even put up a fight. You could definitely have dealt with a lot of people of the same sex who have fought for everything that they have, and who have had to really put their foot down in very severe ways when it comes to dealing with their partner, or when it comes to dealing with situations. They've really had some anger issues, or they've had issues with trying to moderate themselves, or trying to come to an agreement with people around them. And you come in and you make agreements so easily, and you work with people so easily, that they really are very afraid of that energy that you bring in, because they know that they can't live up to it for some of them. There could also be some people who have tried to send spiritual warfare your way, and it has massively backfired on them and gone straight back to them. And if they have tried to fuck with you in any way, it's like you're infallible in some certain way, to where if they've tried to fuck with you in any way, that has backfired on them immensely. That has really came back on them and made them look like in some way they were the bad guy, and they feel like all they were trying to do was kind of defend themselves in their territory. But at the end of the day, because you weren't even trying to step on their territory or do anything like that, they're the ones looking like they're jealous, or they're angry, or they're confused or afraid or insecure. I feel like you really highlight their insecurities. You really highlight their jealousy. You really highlight some of their negative characteristics and expose them for it. And honestly, I don't even feel like you're trying to do this. Honestly, I feel like you would love to have some people of the same sex that were your friends, but it's really hard for you to find friends of the same sex, because they're always so busy trying to compete with you, and they're always so busy trying to tear you down, and they're always so busy being afraid of you or insecure around you, that it's really hard for you to find people of the same sex to have any kind of relationship with. Feel ya. So that's what I have for pile 2, guys. And thank you guys so much for whatever you do to support this channel, whether it be liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, leaving timestamps, donations, hitting the little super thanks button. Anybody who makes purchases or leaves tips when you do, thank you guys for everything that you do to support this channel. It really helps me out so much, guys. Really appreciate you. And if that did resonate with you, remember to let me know in the comments how you felt about it, or what might be going on. Share your story so others don't feel so alone, and it also helps you to heal at the same time. And thank you guys. Have a good day. Let's get on to pile 3. For pile 3, let's see. How does the same sex view you, pile 3? Okay, how does the same sex view you, pile 3? Bonding. There's a guy passing by. Be good. Thank you. Look at these guys. Oh, such good babies. Oh, such good babies. Yes. And such good babies over there, too. Yes. Okay, anyway. Bonding. You didn't choose the branches in your family tree, but you can choose to get to know them better. It seems there's the potential for a budding friendship somewhere in there. And all it will take to get it going is some watering and fertilizer. Provided that you don't mind handling a little more family crap. So sidle up at the next horseshoe game or ham roast. I don't know your rituals. And ask some slightly more interesting than average, or decidedly personal and borderline invasive questions. You'll be surprised what conversation grows. So, people of the same sex are always surprised by you. They're surprised by who you are, what you do, where you go. They're also surprised by the way that you answer questions, or by the way that you ask questions. You might be somebody who seems genuinely interested in what they have going on, where they're going, what they're doing. You might be somebody that they really feel like they could, 929, they really feel like they could be best friends with. They really feel like they can truly create a very strong bond with. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. So, the same sex views you as somebody very independent, somebody very wise, and somebody who has a lot of faith. You're somebody that can really be in a lot of darkness and not really know where you're going or what's going on or what's going to happen. But you're perfectly calm and you're perfectly capable. You're very confident in yourself. You're very confident in your energy. You're very confident in who you are and what you want and where you're going. They may also see you as somebody who has a very strong bond with your family as well, or a very strong bond with a certain male in your life. We have the Father of Wands, so we have two fathers here. The same sex could view you as a very good parent, and if you are a parent, they view you as somebody who is kind of like what a father is supposed to traditionally be. You're somebody who guides people, and you're somebody who makes them feel safe and comfortable. You make people feel like they can handle things, and you give them the confidence to conquer and handle things on their own. You're somebody who knows what you want. You go after it. You're very shocking in the way that you handle things sometimes. You're very protective over those that you love and those that you consider family. You're also very good at being able to let go of the past, being able to leave things behind, and being able to start new. You're very good at creating a world for yourself. They see you as somebody very passionate, very vibrant, very energetic, that you're filled with life. The Hanged Man. They see you as somebody who is not afraid of delays. They see you as somebody that's able to put yourself in another person's shoes, to see things from a different perspective. They also may see you as somebody that doesn't mind taking the time out to bond, to get to know people, to really dive deeply with people. They see you as somebody who isn't afraid to question things, 2202. And that you're not afraid to make peace in situations. You're not afraid to have new beginnings. For some reason, the song right now that's coming to mind is, are you coming to the tree where they strung up a man, they say, who murdered 3? Strange things that happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. So they see you as somebody that they could trust, that they could rely upon. They see you as somebody who may actually know about things before they're going to happen, and you may, 2255, give people a lot of warnings. They also see you as somebody who comes when a change needs to be made. You're somebody who makes them feel less alone in this world. They also feel like they can trust you. They really do feel like they can trust you. They feel like you're somebody who creates a lot of changes wherever you go. You're a very strong leader. But you're a leader and a friend at the same time. They feel like they could create a very strong bond and a very strong friendship with you. They also feel like maybe you are a little bit 44, like maybe you are a little bit they feel like you're very confident, very strong, very self-assured. And they do feel like you're just a little bit invasive when it comes to certain things. But I don't think they seem to mind that a whole lot. So that's pretty much what I got for this pile, guys. They definitely love your hair as well. Some people of the same sex might actually be a little bit jealous of your hair, just a bit. There's something that could be very different about your hair, or very beautiful. Your hair may be very lush, very full, very filled with body. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Would love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might be going through, all those kinds of good things. And thank you so much to each and every one of you that supports this channel in whatever way you do, whether it be through liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, leaving timestamps, donations, hitting that little super thanks button, anybody who has purchased from my Amazon wish list, or anybody who has purchased my services or left tips or donations. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you. And it really helps me out far more than you guys know. So thank you for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.